we're gonna go ahead and cut Grandpa's toenails. Look how long they are. It has been definitely several months since they have been cut. Like Grandpa said, I don't look at my feet until they start to hurt. And at this point, they are hurting. So let's go ahead and cut them down. All right, so here we go. Let's begin. I'm gonna make sure I support the toenail, right? Because it's still connected. And I'm just gonna start. That was a rocket ship. And we're just gonna start to cut. I'm gonna use my little tips. I'm just cutting into this toenail. Look how big this is, thick. It's all right. We're gonna take care of Grandpa today. So I think what is really important if you start specializing in senior foot care is really making sure that you have the verbiage down when you talk to your clients. Like, I am definitely a lover of our elderly. However, making sure that whoever the caregiver is, there can definitely be feelings of shame or guilt, like, how did I let my toenails get to this? So we want to make sure when we're loving on our clients is that we recognize that, hey, they are not the only ones. This is actually pretty common, okay? I know we got rocket ships. Does that feel okay? Here, we'll drill a hole in this and then we'll make it a souvenir. Well, like, you know, like shark's teeth. We'll make a necklace out of it. Drill a hole. Souvenir? No? Nobody thinks that's funny. Okay, I'll just keep cutting. Let's go ahead and start debulking that. I've taken off as much as I feel comfortable. There's going to be a lot more airborne particles, so make sure you're masked up, eye protection as I thin down this toenail. Using an e-file, a vacuum, something that is collecting this dead skin cells. I'm going to run it at high RPMs. I'm just going to start taking down that thickness. Debulk. So this is actually a healthy foot. The biggest thing that we just needed to do is we just needed to get the length under control. There's no odor while I'm... Usually if there's some kind of fungal, you can smell it. The toes are also a lot more crumbly. Here we just have thick toenails that we're just managing. So we're working at high RPM, so just remember that. So be very careful around live tissue. Keeping my barrel flat, tracing the shape, creating constant contact. Just being very aware of my angles, which is really nice to be using a rolly chair. And also understanding how my tools work. Understanding how my e-file is going to best perform. Knowing how much to cut. That all just comes with time and practice. I'm going to clean it up with the unicorn. Actually, I'm going to start off at 14. I'm in the forward direction. So you can see how much the pressure from his toenails. I mean, this is like literally the toenail is totally growing to the left. Did you have ingrown toenails your whole life?
Very much, yes.
Because this one's like...
Just the large toes.
Mm-hmm. So this is all detached here. But because the skin is just so matted with dead skin cells, I like have to scrape them off because the dryness isn't just flaking it. So I don't want to overfile and keep going in that area because I know they've been released. You just kind of got to dig them out. Does that feel okay? Yeah, like look at this toenail. Nail's just crumbling. I'm just taking my excavator and that's just a bunch of skin cells. You can feel it's all loosened up and it wants to come out. But it's still attached, so it's a good one for the unicorn. I don't want to keep picking. Or I can use my nippers. Let's go ahead and get in there and show you how to just make sure I'm just right on it. If you feel like you're a little too close to the skin, just put a little bit of pressure. Now that's not going to work if they have neuropathy. You're not going to be able to kind of just do that little test bite. And then I'll clean that up with my long and lean. Ticklish or sensitive. All sorts of feelings. I would say anybody who's cutting toenails like grandpa's is one of the most important things is just to make sure, like the way like this, the toenail has splintered, is to really smooth that down. Because as the nail grows slowly, it's gonna start to kind of split. And to remember too, like the toenails don't get like this overnight. So less is more. That pedicure was so satisfying. There's things I just love about a good wellness pedicure. Not only do you make really good money, you're also really helping someone. I was so excited with the gentleman that I got to do. He literally said he was gonna dance his way out of here. That feels so good. I'm so glad to build those relationships. Continue to invest in yourself, in education. Know that there's this whole population of people becoming older. Our elderly are getting older. You're getting older. Who's taking care of their feet? Do yourself a favor, look at your feet, look at your loved ones' feet, and make sure they get the care they need. Wellness pedicures, book more time, make great money. For more content like this, go ahead, like and subscribe.